Malvin. Mkaziba.
No, gateta ichocho naye Malvin. Ngazita Malvin takata.
Wachichodze razi.
Une makore mangana?
29. Musazuza ngasene zvawo.
Unga magana sina zvakatani. Rusha kuti ndosarudza chipisi.
Hanzi pane chine chi? Chokubaya nechimwe chiri chokubaya. Kudala kwayisanzi zvone vana vavatore masitamu amene taenda itwa inisha ozouya pa next
kutora
pakaitwa makondomu
vauya vamwe shasha ya kuti kuteste shasha
ndingazokangana zvandakambira
vakawanda vari kumuta kwezo
We have quite a number of interventions in this province that are targeted. Our interventions now are targeted. We don't just do interventions generally for the general population. We are targeting sex workers. We are targeting farming communities. We are targeting people in the mining areas. And the adolescent girls and young women. Generally, these are the people that we are targeting in the province. The reason being that we have observed that in terms of vulnerability to HIV, these are the groups that are more vulnerable than the general population. So our programs, as I have said, are targeted towards those groups. We have the Sister to Sister program that is targeted towards the adolescent girls and young women. We also have the KP programs where we do testing, where we do some trainings for peer educators who actually talk to the sex workers to give them awareness in terms of HIV testing, adherence to treatment, and so on. And we also do outreach programs to where the sex workers are, because they are mobile and we want them to get treatment. So we also have partners who are actually engaged in those activities and we support them. So I've talked about sex workers and I've talked about farming communities. We also have artisanal miners, especially in UMP, where we also go out there, give them information, test them, and provide treatment, because we do most of our activities in conjunction with the Ministry of Health and our implementing partners. So generally that is the overview that we have. But maybe I could just give you some highlights why we are here in the farming communities. Is the reason being that when we, of course, in terms of positivity, we have observed that positivity here is highest amongst the sex workers. But second to the sex workers, we have also observed that we have a very high positivity among farming communities. Yeah. So the last time that we came to a farming compound, we discovered that when we tested them, the positivity on average within the farming communities were about 19-20%. But the highest farming compound in terms of positivity that we found ourselves in was somewhere where we got 38% positivity, which is very high, very, very high, next to the positivity that we find amongst sex workers. So this is the reason why we are here. We don't only target the sex workers because they are the highest, but we have also seen pockets of infection among farming communities.
To what do you attribute this high positivity among farm workers?
Yeah, among farm workers, I have observed that there is a certain behavior that is common among farm workers. Women easily divorce, and when they divorce, they move on to the men next door. And then they easily divorce again, move on to the next farming compound. And usually, these people do not use protection. And because they don't use protection, and because sometimes they don't get the time to get tested to know their status before they can engage in sexual activities, they find themselves infecting the next person. So this is the reason why we think there's high positivity among farm workers.
It's in terms of STIs and a month, in terms of average, how many new cases are you recording?
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to say a figure because in the districts that are traditionally high in terms of STIs, we have discovered that it's because of treatment. The quality of treatment is not up to scratch because in the clinics around the country, the ministry lacks drugs to treat STIs. So where 3 or 4 drugs are required for treatment, the clinic might only get one, and then they provide the one dosage, and then they request the client to go and buy from the pharmacy 3 or 4 drugs to complement the one that they would have received from the clinic. And usually the clients are not able to go and buy, or because of the economic environment. One, they may not be able to get enough money for transport and then go and buy the drugs. So they actually take the drug that they are given at the clinic, and therefore they are not treated fully So the STI recurs, and when it recurs, you cannot then say it's a new infection. But we discover that each month the number of STI is increasing. Especially in Goromonzi, Murewa, and Maronde. Those are the districts that have the greatest challenge in terms of STI, but it's caused by STI management.
In terms of outreach, why did you necessarily use this strategy? What's the coverage like in terms of health facilities in this area?
From here, where we are at Dalston Farm, the nearest clinic is about 15 kilometers away. That is Macheke. And then in this direction, it's Norway Mission. It's about 15 to 20 kilometers again. So you can see you can't travel on foot that kind of distance. So we have decided as an organization to do outreach, to bring the service closer to the communities so that they can get tested and then get treatment. We don't only test here. We provide after treatment services like provision of ARVs if you've been found to be positive, and sometimes if we have got enough nurses, they also screen for cancer, cervical cancer for women, breast cancer for women as well. We are still lagging behind in terms of screening for prostate because of lack of equipment. But these are the services that we provide. Sometimes also we provide family planning services when we bring technical people from family planning. So that's the kind of outreach that we do out here.
Getting any support from the local leadership, that the local authority and the traditional leaders?
Yes, in terms of political will, we get a lot of support because we have also councillors around. They also assist in terms of mobilizing people to accept the services that we provide and also to mobilize them to come for services, which we find very, very, very important. So we have support from the local authorities in terms of that kind of support. As I have said before, our programs are mainly targeted, and because they are targeted, we have enough time to visit the targeted people. The only hitch could be if we have so many hotspots. So when we have so many hotspots, that it means the frequency reduces. But if we have got less hotspots, we can go as much as twice per month. We visit these areas like twice per month, once in every 2 weeks, then we provide these services. But you discover that if the frequency is high, you sort of test almost the majority of the people, so that when you come the next time, you get a small. So about twice, let me say twice a month.
And then, but how do you mobilize sex workers to come to access the services? What's the aim?
Yes, what we do is we have identified peer educators amongst the sex workers, and those are the people that we use when we want to mobilize sex workers. They understand them, and so when they mobilize them to come for these services, they trust them. They trust that probably you're not bringing the police to arrest them. So once we go through the peer educators, we don't have any challenges in actually mobilizing the sex workers.
So is it the same with the artisanal miners?
Yeah, it is the same with the artisanal miners, because wherever they are afraid of the police. So if you bring new people to them and try to mobilize them, they may not come. So we use the peer educators, whom they know, whom they trust. So we have no challenge with that.
From some of the places that you talked about, Maronde, Goromons, there is also high activity at growth points. What programs do you have there to reach maybe the combi drivers and some of the people that work within that area?
All right. such places as Murewa, along the highway up to Border Nyamapanda, we have put in place night clinics. Night clinics. And these night clinics actually are very popular with truck drivers and sex workers. They utilize them during the night when the majority of people are not there. They are very open. When they come there, the nurses that are there who man these night clinics have been trained. They've been trained to be accommodative. So they come and they open up, they are treated, if they are STIs, if they want ARVs, they get them, the ARVs. If there is information that they would want to get from the clinics during the night, then there is enough time even for them to get the services that they want. So we have night clinics along the highway.
Do you have a specific program for those
Yeah,
clinics?
we have partners that have targeted the apostolic sect with their own programs, and generally what I see amongst them is they first of all go to their church. They become members of their church for the period that they would want to intervene, and they are now intervening from within. They are now intervening from within the sect, and we have seen as some form of change. We have seen members from the apostolic sect coming to get services one by one. There is some change that is happening. We have seen them, and even here, if you look at my back, you will discover that maybe one or two women are bold enough to come and to try to get treatment, to try to get some testing, which has never happened before. So we think that the interventions that are being carried out by some of our partners who are targeting the apostolic sect are bearing fruit.
It's interesting, Doctor. You said you identify a certain individual who becomes a member of the apostolic sect in order to educate the apostle about HIV.
Yeah. I said we have partners who are programming within that sector, and the strategy that they have used, and as we observe, is that they have gone into the apostolic sect. They have taken up the attire, they put on their uniforms, and they are now intervening from within the sector. The apostolic sect now feel that it's one of them, and because it's one of them, that builds trust. And because it builds trust, they now accept whatever is coming in terms of education from one of them. So we see those signs by the number, the drips that are coming publicly to get services from the public service institutions.
BCCM program.
Yeah. In my province, we have the BCCM program. This is the behavior change program that is targeted at men. And we have the program that is funded by the Global Fund. And this is in Topo, Goromonzi, Murewa, and Seke. And the National AIDS Council is actually brought in the same kind of program in the districts that are not funded by the Global Fund. The reason why the Global Fund has put a lot of resources targeting the BCCM program, and also the reason why National AIDS Council has actually augmented the resources that have been put forward by the Global Fund, is to ensure that we harness men for HIV and AIDS program. Generally, men have not been responding well to HIV and AIDS programs. The reason being, some of them are legitimate. Most of the men will be at work and they will be trying to get some living for their families. But some of the men who will be at home are not readily taking on HIV and AIDS programs. So the reason why we have designed these programs is actually to lure men to get information on HIV, for them to also get tested, and for them to also get the services that women have generally been getting. And these services that we are talking about are HIV testing, VMMC, that's the voluntary medical or male circumcision, the art program, and generally all the other services that are related to HIV. So we are targeting men with the BCCM program so that we can increase the number of men getting HIV and AIDS services, which was not coming before.
Nima programs are national AIDS cancer.
Ya benefits atiri kuwana kuma programs akaita sekutestwa AIDS ne circumcision iri kuitwa ari kutibatsirawo kuti tizive patimire. Tingati kubva kumashure kuma programs iyaya akanga asingapindiwo matiri, taigona kurarama neutachiona kwenguva yakareba usingazive kuti ndine utachiona. Zvaizokwanisa kunge isusu wacho mafarm workers isusu tichidzikisirwa kubudikidza nekuti utachiona uyu taikwanisa kunge tichitohwiga munhu aifanira kunge asingafe nenyaya yekuti ainonoka kupinda pachirongwa ichocho in time. Saka kuuya kwavari kuitawo matiri isusu like right now izvozvi taitofanira kunge tiri pamabasa, but tatokumbirawo kuti tiuye tikwanise kunge tichitestwa. Tinotanga tatestwa isusu wavanotarisira kuti tisu vanhu vakuru wacho pamabasa kwavari tomhanya touya. Although iwewe usina chaunoita chaunogona kuziva kuti inini ndakambosangana naningi ndinogona kunge ndine utachiona. Pastor chaiye anogona kubatwa neutachiona, asi ariye anokwanisa kunge achikansela vanhu munga wamukereke. But isi taakufara hedu nemaprograms amuri kutiunzira kuno ekuti wecircumcision wekutesta utachiona wachiuya kuno unenge uchineziva kuti inini ndichadii mune remangwana neupenyu hwangu. Wane kurudziro yavari kutipawo yekuti iwewe kunyange hazvo usina kuenda kuchikoro kana kunyange wakaenda kuchikoro, asi kungoziva kuti nini am HIV positive zvinova zvinoita kuti iwewe ugare uchironga zveupenyu hwako. Kune vari kurarama mune mazviri kwemakore akawanda achitoitawo something in his life. Saka isi tiri kufara kuti kana muchiuyawo muchiita maprograms amuri kuita, that's why isi tatokwanisa kutosiya mabasa akakosha. That's why muri kutonzwa pari zvino ndikutodiwa, asi ndinoda kuti ndikwanise kunge ndichitaurawo nemi for some few minutes ndotomhanya kuenda kubasa rangu. Tiri kufara neprogram yamauya nayo. That's why I was talking kuti kana muchikwanisawo muchizouyawo saizvozvo tinokumbirawo kuti muchiunzawo iwawo wacho wemaprograms ari kuitwa circumcision, ma HIV positive tests avari kuita, wachiwa nema-t-shirts nema-caps, wachipowo iwawo washandowo kuno kumaprazi. Zvinovakurudzira kuti ininiwo ndakatopfeka t-shirt ndakatotestwawe handinawo utachiona kuti nditori nawo, asi ndakanzi ndinodai wachidzidzisana vari mumabasa. Tinozvikurudzira kuti dai waramba wakadaro wachimotivhetawo vashandi wese nevagari wese kuno mumafarms totestwa ozivawo paumire, kuitira kuti vana vatiri kuberekawo oziva kuti mwana wangu haana utachiona, ini namai wake hatina. Mune way forward yamunogona kuita. Life haisisiri kumatauni chete, yakuno kumafarms nekumamisha kwatiri kuno kunogona kuraramikawo zvakanaka, ndokunge uchiziva zvauri. You've got your way forward to do something in your life.
Vakomana vamunoshanda navo mafarm workers vari kuchigamuchira sei chirongwa?
Vari kuchigamuchira nekuti izvo mukatarisa ndo vazhinji wacho ava muri kutoona pamatenda apawo wapfana wakomana vachiri kukura vatinoshanda navo. Tinotovakurudzira because ndo vachiri kukakavadzana nebonde. Saka tinotovakurudzira kuti ziva paumire. Uye tinovakurudzirawo isusu kuti pavanouyawo panouyawo zvekudzivirira sezvakaitawo ngo maprotector plus amunouya nayo ekuti wadzivirire pavanonosanganawo newasikana pabonde, zvinge zvine limitation wekuti hosha haizonyanya kuva spread off kune umwe neumwe wese. Saka tiri kufara with this program yamuri kuuya nayo kuti dai yaramba yakadaro nevamunosiyawo kuno wacho wachifamba wachidii ngawarambe wachifundisa umwe nemumwe wese awe upgraded panyaya chirongwa chamuinacho. We are happy. Tiri kufara kuno kumafarms neprogram yenyu. Saka toti dai maramba makadaro muchishandawo nesu kusvikira nawo kuenda mberi kuno vachauyawo mashure wese wazive kukosha kwechirongwa chekuchecheudzwa chekutestwa utachiona. Tinokutendai neprogram yenyu. Dai zvaramba zvakadaro tiri kufara kuziva patimire tigadzire mune remangwana redu rakajeka rakanaka. Tinotenda.
They are not necessarily new programs, but these are programs that have been there before but are being currently intensified. We have these outreach programs for farm workers. I was saying these are not necessarily new programs. These programs have always been there, but have been intensified now because of the need that has been discovered in areas like farming areas. This is one of the programs that has been intensified. Farming communities have been found to have early childhood marriages. They happen a lot in farming communities. And also there's a lot of multiple concurrent partnership. If you hear lots of stories within the farming compound, I think because they are sort of isolated, they tend to interchange sexual partners within their compounds where they live. So positivity in terms of HIV was very high, and also distance to nearest health service centers has also been quite long, and it has been difficult for people to travel to such places. So National AIDS Council then discussed with their partners and agreed on outreach programs at certain agreed intervals. So we are here for one of those programs. So we have also intensified programs with the faith-based organizations, which are FBOs. And in that manner, we've managed to penetrate the white garment sect, especially working with UDASISA, organization, the umbrella body for apostolic sects. So when we come for outreach programs, we bring all services, the MMC, we bring family planning services, STI screening and treatment at one site, HIV testing as well. The other reason also is with farm workers, it's very difficult for them to get off days where they can then visit health centers. The nature of their job makes them very tired, it's very manual. So when they get an off day, mainly they just want to rest. They cannot think of going to clinics or hospitals for such tests, especially when one is not feeling sick. My desire to get tested, or what prompted me to get tested today for VIAC, is that I have a sister who recently tested cancer positive. So for me, it was, when you bring it closer home, it was quite emotional. It was an emotional test that I took. I really was, you start thinking cancer is something that is hereditary. So if my sister tests cancer positive, probably I may also be having a problem that I've not yet identified. But religiously, I've been getting VIAC tests. When it was still one after every year, I made sure that I went for a VIAC test every birthday month. So my birthday month is approaching, and then coincidentally also because of my sister's case, I decided to get that tests, and also because it's very close by. I was on site, the testers were on site.
So what are other messages that you can also give to other women to encourage them to come and get VIAC tests? I
realize that most service providers for VIAC operate between 8 and 5. And this is the same time that most professional women are at work. So they don't get to access those services, because if one is not feeling sick or has not identified any symptoms related to cancer, they rarely think of the need to go and get tested. So if we could have institutions offering those services after hours to allow professional women to access these services, because also you find that most of the people, or the statistics that we have, we find a lot of professional women who are very knowledgeable about these things, but because they don't get the time, also because of economic challenges, people are just chasing after the dollar. Every free time that you get, you're thinking of how I can make an extra dollar at the expense of your health.
Next time, ndivene kuzvibata kwakanaka, kuti vakuzapa kuti kutora zvinhu
asi vanhu simuyawana panzvimbo wani munorarama sei?
Panzvimbo pano tinorarama mararamiro akasiyana asi tiri vamwe chete, asi chikuru chandinoona ndechekuti munzvimbo dzakaita semedu munomu vanhu vakasiyana netsika yekuti panenge paine vanhu vakati wandei sezvipo dzemakombo mumafarms vodzidza kuzvibata. Plus kuti mukurarama kwatinoita mukuwanda pane vamwe vane tsika yekutya kuuya kutestwa, saka izvozvo aiwa kwete vatika chirongwa chatokuvingai padoorstep pamba yaiti testwe takawanda tizive patiri.
Zvekuteerana vakadzi
zvokuteerera vakadzi izvo zviri nane kusiyana nazvo, munhu oita stick to one partner, shangwa rimwe chete.
Testwa kwamaita zvakubetsera sei?
Zvinobatsira kuti ndizive kuti ndakamira sei nekuti ndinogara nababa wandogara nawo, saka handizivi kuti umwe wangu anofamba sei kuti ndofamba sei, saka sine njira yokuziva kuti ndakamira sei. Zvinobatsira kuziva kuti ndine utano hwakanaka here kana kuti utano hwangu hwamusina kunaka.
Nenguva yakareba sei mukusvika kumatestwa?
Chero panonga wangoyo vanhu vetesting zvinotoita 3 months.
Imimi kumba nababa munombotaura here nenyaya dzeutachiona hwe-HIV AIDS?
Tinotaura but vanhu vechirume manje vashoma vanoda kutestwa.
Ko makatestwa yakati matestwa here chibereko?
Handisati ndinotenda kutestwa.
Zita ndiani? Machive. Tiri kuona muri kubva muri kutestwa gomarara. Chakuitai kuti mufunge kuti regai ndinotestwa basa ranhasi chii?
Kuti kuzongochengetedza utano kwakanaka uye uzive kuti utano hwako hwakamira sei. Saka ndati regai ndiende ndimbonotariswa chibereko changu ndioneke kuti chakamira sei.
Aka ndeke kutanga?
Ndekekutanga.
Maexperience yacho yakamira sei? Mukazonzi mudzoke futi munoda here?
Ndikazonzi ndidzoke ndodzoka.
Imi semadzimai munombotaura here nenyaya yechirwere ichi kwamunenge muri kwamunosangana muchitaura nyaya yawo?
Semadzimai tinombokura.
Munenge muchikurudzirana kuti chii?
Kurudzirana kuti ngatinotariswei gomarara kuti hauna here gomarara. Zvatokurudzirana semadzimai.
Pamuchadzokera kumba muchazoudza vamwe madzimakazi?
Ndichatonoudza vangu kuti endaiyo ndabva.
Saka manzi mudzoke rini futi? Kuzoongororwa futi?
Kuzoongororwa. Ndanzi ndizoende pane kaproblem kako kadiki-diki. Kandanzi ndizoende kadiki-diki kanozokonzera kuti ndikazononoka ndokona kuzoita sei kuzoita gomarara. Asi chibereko changu chiri chakanaka.